Okay, Larry, I really appreciate this discussion, between me and you. You're a really great fit for the company. We definitely see that you're an impressive guy, and we definitely want to hire you on for this job. And some of the things I want to go over, are some of your benefits here while working with us, and making sure you understand all the different benefits that we can offer, that we have offered for you. And we just want to let you know that this is a culture that we orient with the family a lot, and with celebrations, holiday parties, ceremonies, and we want you to feel warm and comfortable. And and any questions you have, please, take your time. Right now, we our starting salary, for these kinds of positions, and with your 3 years of experience, we definitely think you fit right in with as a sales manager. And starting out, we're at a $60,000 base salary. How does that sound for you? Can you comply with that?
Okay. No, I really like what you're saying about like the culture of the company and it being like, very oriented towards like employees having a good time, and I feel like you guys have a good perspective on like, us and our families, and not just like the salary taking home to our families, but like enjoying it. For me, that's like super important because I've done my research. I've talked to a lot of different companies, and I mean, not all companies are equal, right? Some offer different things, and one thing that's really important to me is that culture and that environment, and really the work ethic within the company. I just want to make sure I'm going to be a good fit for you guys. I'm always looking to grow and do more, and have more opportunity. I don't know, what are you guys looking for within like this sales manager position?
Yeah, good question. So we need someone who's a team player. We get together and we make some heavy decisions on, our next plan, our next idea that we're going to present to these other companies that we are affiliating with, and it's really important that our team, works together closely, and everyone uses each other's strengths, and that's the main thing we're looking for. And also we need some leadership here, because we've got members there that are just like scattered abroad. We need everyone, to come together to be able to work with each other, and we really look for good values, people who value each other in all aspects and see their strengths. And we really emphasize, on our core values, which have a lot to do with with a person's humility, their willingness to learn, and being able to see beyond everyone's expectations and goals for one another.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's really important. I think I definitely possess a lot of those qualities. I do have some experience. I did just came from graduate school, and I got my MBA. I was able to learn a lot, work with my professor, and gain some experience, as well as work in a management role for a good amount of time and gain different things. And I think it's definitely important, lift others up, let them lift you up, and work together. Yeah. Really, I'm the kind of person who likes to I guess like stretch myself. Like, I don't want to get into a position where it's just like, oh, like, I've got this, I'm going to write it. I do always look for bigger and more opportunities to benefit wherever I'm at. So I hope I can be an asset to you. I was speaking to, I believe her name is Jane, when I was going through this whole hiring process.
Oh yeah, you know Jane.
I know Jane. She was really nice.
Okay.
And we just got to talking, and she said, she thinks I'd be a good fit with just my personality here, and I'm kind of feeling the same vibe, so I'm really excited for that. But she did also mention that there is a senior senior management position available as well. I'm not sure if you're interviewing like people for that, but from what I understood, you said that I might have a good shot at that as well.
Yeah.
So I kind of did base coming in here today wanting to learn more about that senior management position as well. I guess what would be what more would I need to bring to the table to be more eligible for that position, or I guess more of an asset in that position to you?
Yeah, so good question. So yes, we are hiring for the senior manager position.
Okay.
And there are certain qualifications that a person has to meet with that. A person has to have at least 5 years of experience, in a management position. We emphasize that clearly, and I'm not saying that you don't meet all the rest of the qualifications. You're definitely on your way. I can see that already, and we'll and you can prove that to us. When we hire you on, and
Sure.
and you show us that you could be a good team player, we would definitely consider you for that position.
Okay. Great. I mean, I could definitely say I'm a team player. I definitely enjoy being a part of a team as well as leading a team. I do have that confidence, I think, to be able to do something like that. I know I don't have those 5 years of experience that you mentioned, but is it possible you'd be able to consider me, taking into account maybe, I may only have 3 years, but they may be more beneficial than other people who might have 5. Is that like a strict requirement that is all-encompassing to all applicants, or would you be willing to kind of dig a little deeper with me and see if it's a possibility?
I think that the possibility of you getting a senior position, yes, it's a high possibility. For where you're coming from and seeing your experience, it looks great.
Okay.
And I can give you a shot. I just don't know you personally. I'd like to see how you fit within this environment, to kind of get your feet wet a little and see how the team works before I put you invest our time and money, everything, just to see how it works. I'd be willing to, since we choose our we make our final decision in the next, we stop receiving applications in the 3 months. So I'd really like to see how you do in these next 3 months, and I can honestly say, since Janine and you have this experience and you'll already be working for the company, that not that I can guarantee you anything, but I really think that this is a good opportunity for you to show yourself, to be outstanding to the company, and express. We will finally see how well you can express to be in this position.
Okay.
Would that work for you if we decide then after you work with us for 3 months?
Okay. Well, just listening to what you've said and taking all that into account, I think I totally understand your position. It's your decision. It's kind of, it's your head on the chopping block if it goes wrong, since you're kind of the one choosing. And I understand you don't know me, and that it would be a risk just to put someone who is lacking some of the experience you're looking for. So I totally understand where you're coming from, and I'm willing to definitely prove that. Something that does concern me is a lot of companies promise promotions or even quick promotions, just because they want to test employees out, and I totally understand you're protecting yourself. But I definitely would like you said you stopped hiring or taking applications in 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you'll be doing the hiring in 3 months for this position.
Yes.
Okay. Could we then, you know, we can talk more about me and the sales management position, but within 3 months, if I'm meeting all the goals and the expectations that are outlined in this job description, would you be willing to give me that position then of the senior sales manager? If I meet all the requirements that we have for this current position?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, for sure.
What are your biggest priorities right now? What are you wanting to get out of, you know, being, you know, a manager? I'd like to just know a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking for, you know, a good salary. You know, I've done my research and I kind of see where, you know, some of my colleagues are, and I just hope to make, you know, a fair salary for what I offer. You know, not ask for more than I bring to the table, obviously. And then more than anything, a company that is going to be enjoyable to work with and allows that kind of growth. Which is why I'm super interested. As soon as I heard that there was a position opening, a senior position, that's really what got me excited about working here. And I don't expect you to, you know, hand over a senior position to me, you know, right off the bat, not knowing me. But it does make me feel more confident in my decision when choosing a company. If I can have that assurity that, you know, if I'm doing my job, you know, like you said, for those 3 months, then a position is kind of a guarantee for me to keep moving.
Yeah.
But, you know, money isn't everything, but it's definitely, like, it's important to me. I'm gonna have a lot of costs, and I've got student loans, and more than anything, I want to set myself up good with a career that I can, you know, continue in a company for a long time and see short-term progression as well as long-term too.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what. I like what you said there, and I know Janine thinks highly of you.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to make sure that either way, we're always going to do what's best for us, and what's you know, you're going to do what's best for you, and we'll help each other out here.
Yeah.
If you can exceed the expectations, you know, that we have in the company in the next 3 months, I will guarantee you the spot.
Okay.
But you have to meet those qualifications.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so when that time comes, we'll meet together, you know, face to face, and we'll talk about, you know, what you did, what was right, and and I'll make sure that you're being notified of what we're seeing, because we just I'm not saying that we're jumping into a risk here, but it is not knowing you personally and how you may handle the situations this company has, but seeing your potential and how much experience you had before, and that we're holding back because of the lack of other 2 years of experience that you have, and so if you can actually just show us, you know, that you're ready to take this on, then we'd be very happy to get on this position. Does that sound fair?
No, yeah, I'd be super happy with that. Like, in your position, I think that's a really safe and good decision for you, and you know I can meet those qualifications and prove it, so that way, you know, we're both going forward feeling really good about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to, you know, talk more about this current position, and then, you know, working hard in that to get to that next one.
Yeah. Great. Well, any other concerns or questions you have for me, Larry?
I mean, I guess just getting down to the details of it all, like what it would look like.
Yeah. So, as I said, the starting pay is going to be at $60,000.
Okay.
For you, and when and if you get the role as a senior position, just so you know, when they happen, we'll start you off at 65 base salary,
Okay.
and it will climb, year after year,
Okay.
and work ourselves from that.
Is that starting salary like pretty average for your company, around 60,000?
So right now, yes, we are in a really bad situation right now. A recession is
Okay.
happening, and right now the e-commerce companies are the hardest hit right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we definitely guarantee that when we are out of this recession, we're giving a pay rise to match a company. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we come out of this recession, we're giving pay rises to everybody, and it's going to match the average salary within most other companies, which I would say around 65,000 if you're sales manager, and then 70,000 if you're senior, which in your case is a possibility for you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was more hoping for something around those, just from talking with other companies.
Yeah.
Their average is closer to 70. I am willing to give up a little of that to work here, especially with like the opportunity here.
Mhm.
I don't know if you'd be willing to go 65,000 for the sales manager job, and then 70,000 on the contingency that I meet those requirements in 3 months for the senior position. Because I plan on being here for the long term as well, as things adjust
Sure.
back to normal.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and where other companies are offering you the same benefit. I'd be willing to then start you at 65,000.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
And become senior manager, and be happy to take you on a 70,000 salary base.
Yeah, and then year by year, progressing as we
Yeah,
go.
and when we come out of the recession, I promise you, we guarantee it all employees, and that's the contract we sign, that when we come out of the recession, the pay rise is going to go up.
Okay.
For you, and so.
Yeah. In addition, do you guys do like bonuses, or maybe like a signing
Yeah.
bonus or anything like that
Yeah,
as well?
so your health insurance, dental, that's all covered.
Okay.
For you. We have that taken care of. We offer free on the fun side. We offer free breakfast in the morning. For you. So.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah, don't worry about making it well, unless if your wife makes good breakfast. But she probably doesn't wake up at 6 in the morning for you to get here. And we also offer gym classes as well. We want to keep you active and healthy. And
For sure.
So those are the side fun things. What were you looking for in particular?
Well, like, yeah, those things are awesome. Like, really looking forward to that. As well, making the move, adjusting, going from, a college kind of lifestyle to more of a settling down kind of lifestyle. I've got to take care of student loans. I've got to take care of, I got to furnish my house, got to find a place, got to pay, rent, first month, last month. It's kind of a lot of expenses up front.
Yeah.
Other companies I talked to have been able to kind of help out in that way, by giving like a signing bonus. I'm not sure what you guys feel comfortable, like what percentage of the pay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm sorry to mention this before. As a sales manager, your bonus pay is at 50%. So we give everyone a 50% base pay, and that stays automatic throughout. And to help you just get started, and I get it, people come out of school, and what do you do with all that tuition and starting off, and so
Sure.
we definitely want to take good care of you, on starting out, and so the startup pay is at 35,000.
Okay, for the signing.
Yeah, for the signing.
Okay.
And that contract, stays as long as you're with the company for at least term that you accept to sign on with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds super awesome. I mean, yeah, I'm really excited for being able to, come here. I've got other options that I've talked to, but none of the other companies compare to this one, so I'm really excited to be able to work here. Do you mind if we just write it up real quick and
let's get that.
we can talk, finish talking about the boring stuff and more about how
Sure thing.
fun it is going to be. All right. So recap then. So sales, well, I guess we signed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
sales manager.
65,000 pounds, and then and then after 3 months, a contingency that if I meet the
qualifications on this list,
yeah, then I'll be promoted to senior at 70.
Yep.
And then the signing bonus was 35.
Yeah.
And then
50% bonus.
Bonus was 50%.
That's right. And then you got this list of health and benefits included. All
Benefits, and then year by year, raises, and then adjusting for the economy as well.
That's right.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I had that all straight.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that sounds really great. I'm more excited for working with the company and being able to grow here.
We're excited to have you on the team.
But I'm really excited, especially in these this kind of economic conditions. I'm very, very happy to have this opportunity, and I know I've got a lot to prove, but I'm gonna do my best.
All right.
Cool.
Welcome to the team.